Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for another session of Let's Get Cooking, brought to you by the Good Life Programming for Healthy Aging. We're just going to wait for the slides to finish. All righty then. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm getting some thumbs up. I love that. All right, so for today's recipe, because I feel like we are now officially in September, we are moving from light summer foods, recipes into like a little bit more of like it's gonna be fall soon, it's gonna be autumn, but it's still summer, but it's going to be autumn. So we're going to do something still refreshing, but a little hearty. And I call that our end of summer pearl couscous salad because I love pearl couscous. I actually love the texture. I'm a texture person. Some people may not like it, but if you don't like pearl couscous, you can also substitute it for quinoa or regular couscous, okay? Or you could just take the salad part and just put romaine or whatever, spring mix salad, whatever you like to use, okay? So although when I picked this recipe and I was like choosing the ingredients and modifying, I was like, I want to do something really easy. There's a lot of ingredients for this recipe. So modify at your will. Like if you don't have all the things or if you need to substitute dill for basil, don't fret, just make it work, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read over all of the ingredients for our end of summer pearl couscous salad. All right, so we have 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic minced, a half of a small red onion finely chopped, 1.5 cups of pearl couscous, or like I said, you can use quinoa or regular couscous or whatever you like your base to be. 1.5 cups of vegetable broth. Hopefully, you all been making your vegetable broth. If not, go ahead and get it from the store. 1 cup of water. And then for our fresh salad mix, 2 Persian cucumbers diced, about 2 cups or less, whatever. 1 pint of cherry tomatoes, cherry or grape tomatoes. 3 cups of baby spinach finely chopped. 1/4 cup of fresh dill finely chopped. 1/4 cup of toasted pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds or whatever kind of seeds you like, okay? And so for your herbs, oh wait, we got some more stuff. And then for our dressing, we have, and this is the zesty lemon dressing. We have 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. There's 2 teaspoons, excuse me, I'm sorry. And it'd be kind of hard to get 2 tablespoons. You probably have to grind up a whole lot of lemon. So it's 2 teaspoons of lemon zest, 3 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon. I don't, is that a teaspoon or a tablespoon? A teaspoon? You know, I don't. Naya, can you clarify for us? Is it a tablespoon?
Of what?
Of the Dijon mustard and the lemon
Tea.
zest is teaspoon.
Mm.
Okay, so it's teaspoon. That's okay.
It,
It's
two
okay.
teaspoons of zest, 3 tablespoons of juice, a fourth
Got it.
cup of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, one garlic clove, 1 teaspoon of maple or honey, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Irma, there was a lot of writing, so eventually everything just turned into a tablespoon. I was like, "A tablespoon." Okay, so we're good. All right. It's okay, Irma. Oh my God, it's okay. I'm sorry, that just made me, I did the weird snorting thing. I was laughing because, my God, I just sometimes you just gotta laugh. All right, so are there any questions? Because I know there's a lot of ingredients. But once again, there's a lot of veg. We're gonna get our couscous on, cooked. It should be relatively quick, and then we'll while the couscous is cooking, we're going to start with our salad. So are there any questions?
Yeah, this is Pamela. This is my first
Hi,
time
Pam.
on here.
Hi,
And
Pamela.
hi. So I have a question for the couscous in the water that you're getting ready to. Do you boil that like you would like any pasta, or do you or not? And then are you
So
adding salt to the water if you are boiling it?
no, we're not adding salt to the water. So what we're going to do with the couscous, which we're going to start now, we are going to saute our garlic and our onion, and then we're going to add in our couscous and we're going to toast the couscous. So we're going to toast the couscous and then we're going to add in our liquid and we're going to boil it down until the water reduces.
Okay, now the other part of that is I don't have vegetable broth, but I do have chicken broth. Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, you can, of course. Yeah, you can use, if you use chicken broth, then use your chicken broth. It's
Okay.
totally fine. So when we put vegetable broth, it's just pretty much because these classes are plant-based, but there's, use what you got. It's totally fine. Okay. And if you didn't have any broth, then you could totally use water. The vegetable broth or the chicken broth is just to give it added flavor. So even if you didn't have
Stop
chicken,
video.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Keep talking.
Okay. Even if you didn't have chicken or vegetable broth, you could use like break down like a bouillon, like if you have bouillon cube or something like that, chicken or vegetable bouillon, you can use that. One of the things, Pamela, and well, I don't want to skip over the fact that this is your first class. Thank you for joining us. So one of the things that we do in this class that we started a few months ago is we save our vegetable scraps. So when you hear me say that, as we're chopping our onions, our garlic skins, and all those things, cilantro stems, parsley stems, you're gonna throw all those things into a big Ziploc bag every time you cook. No, nothing is waste. You put that in your freezer, and when that bag fills up, you can make your own vegetable broth. So those are some of the things that we do here in the class. But short answer, yes, you can use your chicken broth. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start mincing up this garlic and the onions to saute for our couscous. Just gonna push down. And of course, you know my golden rule. Does anybody know my golden rule about garlic? I'm sure you guys do. Can anybody tell me
Eat,
what's my golden rule about garlic?
eat it until your breath is hot.
More is more.
More
Use as
is
much as
more.
you want.
That was
Exactly.
funny. Your breath is hot.
That was funny. Yeah, if you want more garlic, you guys are hilarious. If you want more garlic and see, Pamela, these are the things. Do we have bags? I need to start a new bag. These are the things that we're gonna save for our broth that we make on our own, and we could probably send that recipe because we do have a recipe for our own vegetable broth. And all you do is you just take a bag and just start storing that stuff in a bag. All right. I have a lot of garlic over here, so I think I will use, thank you. I will use one more clove of garlic. Do we have garlic in our dressing? Okay, I'll save it. I'll save it because I'll save it for the dressing. All right, so I'm going to mash down that garlic because when I mash down that garlic, what does it do, Naya?
It releases allicin. Garlic contains allicin, which may boost immunity and heart health. It has natural antibacterial and antiviral properties. It supports healthy blood pressure.
All right, so we're just gonna mince up our garlic. And then when you mash it down, not only does it release the allicin, but it makes it much easier to chop up. Look at that. Bonk is like half the work is already done, and it's easy to mince. So we're just gonna mince our garlic. Okay. And now I'm going to just pull that over to one side. And of course, the reasons for mincing the garlic and the onion and sauteing it with our couscous is going to add flavor to our couscous. We're just going to use half of this onions. So I'm going to take that, cut it in half, and I'm going to leave that little fuzzy part on there. So hopefully it doesn't make my eyes burn, but we shall see. And then, of course, I'll take the skin and the scraps from my onion and put it in my bag because, and maybe you forgot, like over the summertime, we weren't like super hyper focused on saving our scraps, but it's almost soup season, so you're gonna need your vegetable broth, okay? All right, so I like to just go along the natural lines of the onion. And then I'm going to rotate it, and then I'm going to mince. I'm just going to dice, excuse me. We're dicing. And Naya, feel free to tell us our health benefits of our red onion, which looks really purple to me, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yes, the color is in the eye of the beholder. So our red onion has high
You just got jokes today.
Hey man, I try to mix it up some days. It's high in antioxidants like quercetin. It may also help reduce inflammation, support gut health with its prebiotic fibers.
All right, so there we have our. All right, so what I'm gonna do, and I was actually gonna cook on the little burner, but I think I'm gonna bring it to the stove top. Naya, you might want to highlight my burner. Is it? I think it is. Maybe it is. All right, so I'm gonna come over, and we're using, let's see, two teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. It's gonna go into my saucepan, and you can use so Irma and I were kind of debating about this. Do we use like a pan like this or a pan like this, which would be this one? And I opted to go with the saucepan because when it's a wider pan, there's more area to cover for the liquid, and it just may not, it may evaporate faster. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's just the way I kind of see things when I cook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and heat this pot up, and let me know if you guys could see that. Can you see my stovetop?
Yep.
All right, cool. And I'll put it up there like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add in the onions first. And the reason why I'm adding in the onions first is because putting the garlic in too soon, the garlic will start to burn. So I'm gonna add the garlic in right before I add in my couscous to toast it. All right.
Did you put in the olive oil?
I did. I sure did. All right. So we're just going to get the onions and the garlic nice and fragrant, okay? We want it to get fragrant. We want the onions to get translucent. And then they'll be ready to go. And you'll start to hear them talking to you. Oh, my eyes. Oh. Oh, it just got me. All right. All right. Michael's happy about the overcast. I like sunshine, so hopefully the sun will come back out. this weekend. Oh, my eyes are burning. So is there anything in red onions that makes them a little bit more potent when it comes to the chemical that makes your eyes water, Naya? Do you know? Oh, almost like I have to do this with my eyes closed. Okay. Eyes
Okay,
are particularly.
according to my research, the reason red onions and other onions make you cry is all about a chemical defense mechanism. Why onions make you tear up? Onions absorb sulfur from the soil as they grow, storing it in their cells. When you slice or chop an onion, you break those cells open, releasing enzymes that react with sulfur-containing compounds. This reaction forms a volatile gas, and that gas wafts up into your eyes, and when it touches your eyes, it creates tears, which is in tiny amounts of sulfuric acid. So basically, it's gas.
The
Yeah, it
onions are
releases
fighting
gas.
back like, don't
Yeah.
eat me, don't eat me. But you're healthy for us, though, onion. We need you. All right, so I'm gonna add the garlic in now because my onions are translucent, and this onion that I have is like a porcupine, honey. It is fighting back. It has
Yes. And
serious defense mechanisms over here.
red onions have higher sulfur content.
Yeah, because I'm like, what is going on? Like my eyes are burning. I don't feel like I've ever experienced that before. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add in my 1.5 cup of couscous, pearl couscous, and we're gonna toast. So we don't have to add any salt. We don't have to add any additional oil. We're gonna toast our pearl couscous along with the onion and the garlic. Okay, so you just want to get it combined very well, and I'll show you so you can see inside of my pot. I've just combined everything, mixed it around. Okay, and so we're just gonna toast for 1 minute. Irma says 1 minute. Uno momento. Un minuto. Un minuto.
Minuto.
No, minuto. Minuto?
Yeah,
It's
it's
un
minute.
momento.
Well,
Un
we're all
momento.
wrong. Irma says no. Irma, come tell him what it is, Irma, because Irma.
Irma, is it un momento?
No, un momento is different. It's one moment. And un minuto is for minutes.
You have to say the N. See, minute.
Yes. Un minuto.
Un minuto.
Love and peace.
Thank you, Irma. So don't be over here butchering her language, okay? Thank you,
Oh, yeah,
Irma.
I said 1 moment instead of 1 minute.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sorry,
exactly.
Irma.
Okay. So we are nice and toasty, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my 1 cup of water. And then 1.5 cup of broth. One cup. Honey, I need my glasses all the time now. It is a... All right, so we have 1.5 cup of broth, 1 cup of water, And then are we going to bring this to a boil now? What do we do now? Do we just cover it or do we bring it to a boil and then cover it?
That is a great question. According to the instructions, you're going to add the broth and water. You're going to bring to a simmer and then cover and reduce the heat to low. Cook for about 10 minutes until the liquid is absorbed and couscous is tender but slightly chewy.
All right, so I'm bringing mine, so I'm letting it get to a low simmer. Okay, so I'll show you all what it looks like now. Okay, so you do want that, and so this is the reason why I put it in the saucepan, because the saucepan gives you more room vertically, right? Not horizontally. So that means that the horizontally, it allows you to have more liquid covering your couscous. So it's covered, because when it's a wider pan like this, then sometimes it's hard, for that liquid to really get enough time to absorb into the couscous before it evaporates. So that's why we want to use a saucepan. All right, so I'm going to show you, it's starting to do a little bubble. Bubble, bikini bubble, baby bubble. All right, so we're doing a little bubble around I keep thinking of dance hall songs. Bubble like soup, bubble like soup. Okay. All right, so we're bubbling. Can you see that? Can you see the little bubble in the corner? Can you see that on the screen? It's bubbling, okay? So that's what we would call a simmer. Sim Sima. Why are all the dance hall songs pop? Sim Sima. Who got the keys to my Beamer? Okay, so I'm gonna turn that down a bit. And I'm gonna cover. And I'm gonna let that simmer. So it gives it time for the couscous to absorb the water, hydrate, get nice and fluffy, okay? So we can have a good salad. All right, now I'm gonna come back over here to my chopping board area. And we're gonna go ahead and start making our salad. All right. I'm gonna get a little bowl. All right, so we're gonna start with our tomatoes. Okay, so the tomatoes, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them the length way, just in half. If you wanna cut them smaller, you can. You can cut them into fours, but I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them just like this, just right into half, okay? So we're gonna start with our tomatoes, which I feel is the easiest part, and I love these little power pack little red beauties. Naya will tell you all of the healing benefits of our tomatoes.
Yes, cherry or grape tomatoes are high in vitamin C and lycopene, which is an antioxidant. It may even help support heart and protect the skin health.
All right, they're beautiful in color. They're going to make your dish look beautiful and taste yummy. I love a good, vibrant, bright dish. This is like a salad / hearty meal. It could be a main or a side. I feel like this is something you would buy from like the deli section at Whole Foods. Kind of fancy. All right, so we're chopping our tomatoes. And then next we're going to go for our cucumbers. And let's see, the cucumbers, we are just dicing them. How's everybody doing? Do I have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Feel free. Michael, or Naya, can you tell me if there's any questions in the chat, please?
No questions.
No questions in the chat? You guys feel free to let us know where you're joining us from today, especially if you're new. We love to say hi.
And Persian cucumbers are great in hydration with a high water content. They're rich in vitamin K, which is great for bone health and supports healthy skin.
We love a good healthy skin.
Then we have James and Rosemary from Sacramento.
Hi, James and Rosemary from Sacramento. I bet you it's hot there. All right, so we have all of our tomatoes chopped up. Now I have my Persian cucumbers, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut the ends off. And Persian cucumbers tend to be a little tiny, so you could cut them in half, so you can dice them. I'm just going to cut them in half because mine are pretty small. All right. And this is really easy, just a nice little dice. I feel like I could use some more cucumbers. Do we have any more cucumbers? Or are those the only two, Irma? Do we have any more cucumbers? Is that it? Okay, I'll check later. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my herbs. So now if you don't have all the herbs, it's totally fine. If we have dill, parsley, it says you can use dill, parsley, cilantro. If you have basil, if you're growing some stuff in your yard, pull the stuff out of your yard. Okay, you can use whatever herbs you like. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. And I did get the curly parsley. Sometimes I like curly parsley. It's not just for garnish. It is really healthy for you, and I will tell you all about it now.
Parsley or cilantro is great as a detoxifier herb, is rich in vitamin C and K and aids in digestion and reduce bloating. And this mixed with some cucumber is a great juice to drink in the morning.
Okay. Parsley juice. Do you mix that with anything, maybe with like apples or just parsley?
It's just based on your preference. You can add any vegetable, any fruit. But those two are great for detoxifying and removing heavy metals.
I love that. All right. So I've got my dill. I love dill. I love the way it smells. I use dill a lot. Just going to give it a nice little rough chop. And it's okay if you get some of the stems in it. All right. It's 91 in SAG. My goodness. Oh, wow. That's wild. Stay hydrated, honey. Well, this is going to be a good hydrating meal. All right. So now all of our scraps go into the bag. Okay. When we're done cooking, this bag goes right into the freezer. All right, now go ahead and check on your couscous, okay? Because we've been chopping for a little while. So we want to make sure that it's going to take a peek. And mine still has some water. I'll bring my camera over to show you. Okay. So back over here. All right, so let's see. What do we have next? Oh, and then Irma added, so I guess we had some cilantro. So I'll chop up some of my cilantro that I have. Did I buy cilantro? No, where'd you get cilantro from? Did you have it? Irma just added. She was like, I'm gonna add some extra herb. All right, so Just gonna rough chop it because once it gets inside of your salad, it won't be so big. All right, and so now I know it was optional, but if you have the fun facts about cilantro, please feel free.
Yeah, I just there that one, but I'll go ahead and say the one for dill as well. Fresh dill supports digestion and has antibacterial properties and is a great source of antioxidants.
All right, thank you. All right, so the last thing is we have
Spinach.
our spinach, and we are going to, it says slice it. So we're going to go ahead and slice it.
And spinach is packed with iron, folate, and vitamin K. It supports eye and bone health and is also antioxidant rich.
So Shanette,
Yes,
have to put the water or can we just use broth all the way through?
you can use broth all the way through if you like. Yeah. Now you might need to use 2 cups. I mean, maybe 3 cups. So do the 2.5, and then have like at least a half a cup to add if it's not if it has not softened. Because sometimes when you cook with just broth, because of it's thicker, because it has whatever flavoring or sodium or whatever in it, it's not going to cook as thoroughly as it will with water. So that's why I think they did 1.5 cups of broth and 1 cup of water. So just make sure you have either a half a cup of water or another half a cup of broth, just in case you need to add a little bit more fluid to for it to cook.
Thank you.
But you absolutely can cook it with all broth, yes. Okay. So we're just slicing up our spinach. All right, so for that part, we are done. And what I'm going to do is just transfer all of this into a bigger bowl. So I can make sure I can mix everything up properly. Okay. So far what we have is our couscous cooking. It has been sauteed with our garlic, onions, right? A little bit of olive oil. We toasted that pearl couscous, added in our 1 cup of water and 1.5 cups of vegetable broth, brought that to a nice simmer and then turned it low and covered it so it can cook down, that's what it's doing now. Then we made our salad. We cut our tomatoes in half, sliced our Persian cucumbers, chopped up our fresh herbs, which were dill, parsley, and cilantro, because Irma was so kind to bring us cilantro. And then we sliced up our spinach, okay? So now the last thing that we're going to do, and I think we need to add in our pumpkin seeds, but I'm going to add that in last. Once we mix everything, I'm going to add the pumpkin seeds last, okay? Got everything there? I got everything there. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to make our dressing.
Shanette,
Yes, ma'am.
did you add the herbs into your tomatoes and cucumbers?
Yes, so in this
bowl.
mixture, it's same bowl. So that would be considered our salad mix. There's tomatoes, cucumbers, and all of the herbs and spinach.
Okay, thank you.
Parsley, dill, you're welcome. All right, so that's there. So we have
Shanette, can I ask a
that.
question?
Of course.
Are we going to toast our pumpkin seeds or are they already, we're going to toast these? It says toasted.
That's a good question.
Okay.
We can.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I'll do that last. We'll toast our pumpkin seeds. Thank you for asking, because I would have just thrown them in there. Seriously. All right, so I'm going to put these over to the side. And our dressing, All right, so now we're going to mix in our lemon zest, our lemon juice, our extra virgin olive oil, Dijon mustard, garlic clove, either maple syrup or honey, salt and pepper, okay? So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start with I'm going to mince my garlic. And I'm just telling y'all right now, I'm not using one clove. I'm probably going to use two. Because couscous salad, that's going to absorb a lot of the flavor. And I would suggest that if you can, make extra salad dressing because you might want more. Well, I feel like, oh, I need to sneeze. There you go. Came out. Or I can't even get it out. All right, so I'm saving my garlic peel. I'm using 2 cloves of garlic because I like a lot of flavor. All right, so I'm just mincing up. And I kind of wiped off my, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And shout out to the 63 people that we do have in the class today. Thank you
Yay,
guys so much for your
thank
continuous
you.
support here with the Good Life program. Do know that we offer free online Zoom classes weekly, Monday through Friday. So if you'd like to learn more resources that we offer, go ahead and go over to our website at www.thegoodlifepath.org. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding your participation, you can always contact our support at 510-255-0232.
All right, so I'm just going to add my garlic into my bowl. Okay, now if you don't really like little bits of garlic, you can also use a garlic press. That'll make it fine. And it'll actually give you a stronger garlic taste also, okay? All right, so now we are going to, I need to get a smaller grater. I keep forgetting to get a microplane. All right, so I'm going to, this small one does the same thing as a microplane, but microplanes are just a little bit longer in their shape. Makes it a little bit easier to use. So I got a lot of zest. Zesty. All right. Can you see that? That's what my zest looks like. Try to position my camera well. All right, so that is what I was able to get from this little grater. And you just want to get the yellow part of your lemon, okay? And that's going to have a lot of flavor, a lot of the oils. It says 2 teaspoons. That might be like 2.5, 3. I don't know.
Yes.
I stop when the ancestors say stop. I'm not a big measurer, so I've been in the kitchen so long you can eyeball stuff. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you could, you're a good eyeballer. But you can measure if you like. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Okay, wait, and we got to get back over to this couscous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this couscous off because my water has evaporated. And I'm just going to let it sit there, okay? I'm going to let it sit and do its thing while I finish up my dressing. All right. So I have my garlic and my lemon zest. So now I'm gonna cut that same lemon and get my lemon juice. And I'm gonna go ahead and juice that lemon right into, and I know, so there's a couple things you could do, especially for those of you all who are like to follow the rules. If you want to juice your lemon into a separate bowl or cup and then measure it out, you can. Or you can just juice right into your, huh? Yes, yes, Gloria.
We're having a meeting at 1:30.
1:30.
Naya, can you mute her, please?
Thank you.
So you could also take this lemon peel and throw it into your bowl, okay? I mean, into your bag. All right. So we have now our lemon zest, our lemon juice, our olive oil, and I'm going to add in that oil. And then we have our 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I like more pepper, so I'm going a little bit heavier. Do what you do. Then we need our mustard. So that's 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And our honey or syrup. Okay. All right. Just gonna move this stuff over to the side. And I'm gonna start to blend. And a whisk is really good, or you can put it in a mason jar or some type of jar with a lid and shake it really well, or you can blend it. Blending is going to take just as much hand muscles. You just want to make sure that it gets mixed up in there really well. Or you can use a hand immersion blender. All right. So I'm just gonna, oof, that's zesty. I feel like I could use a little bit more honey. Because between the mustard and the lemon, yeah, so go ahead and taste that. Thank you. Taste it and see how that works for you and adjust any of your ingredients to your liking. Okay, because yes, this is a recipe, but when you're feeding it to yourself and to your family, it's about like what you are comfortable with. So make any adjustments necessary. And there's some really good health benefits for lemon zest and lemons and all of the things in this dressing. And Naya's going to tell you all about them now.
The lovely health benefits of this yummy, zesty, lemony dressing. The lemon zest and juice is high in vitamin C to boost immunity. It supports collagen production for healthy skin. And with this extra virgin olive oil 4th cup, it has the same benefits as above, and it even helps support heart health and anti-inflammatory. The Dijon mustard contains antioxidants, trace minerals, and probiotics, which is great for our gut. Garlic is great for heart health. And maple syrup is a natural sweetener with trace minerals and antioxidants. It helps balance acidity in dressings. And the salt, it just provides essential minerals in moderation. And black pepper can absorb the boost the absorption of nutrients. It may improve digestion and metabolism.
All right, thanks, Naya. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have our salad ready, dressing ready. Last thing we're gonna do, because Sedelia reminded me, is we're gonna toast those pumpkin seeds. I'm just gonna check my couscous. And I'm going to just fluff it up a bit. Oh, and it's cooked so nice. So let me show you. So you just fluff it a bit, take it, fluff it, break it up. Smells great. So ideally, we're supposed to let this cool. So you definitely want to take the top off. It's cooked perfectly. I love that for us because I feel like it's taken me about a good year to like really figure out how to make couscous or really get it right. All right, so I'm going to take it out of here. I'm going to put it in this bowl to kind of release some of that heat. All right. So we're going to let that cool down a bit. And while our couscous is cooling, you see that? It's nice and fluffy. You can taste a couple. Oh, it was cooked. That's good. All right. All right, so I'm just going to set this up here. And I'm going to get a little pan. Can you give me one of those small cast iron? And I'm going to toast. Either one is fine. Toast our pumpkin seeds. So this will be one of the last things we do before we assemble. Thank you. And when we toast our seeds, we're not going to use any oil. We're just going to get a pan. All right.
Jeanette,
We're going to turn. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't have Dijon mustard. Can I use regular mustard?
You can.
Oh, no, I found it. I found it.
I don't. Do you have tahini?
Yeah, but I found the mustard. It was hidden in the bag.
You found it. Okay, good. I was gonna say I don't know about the yellow mustard salad dressing, but I want to say yeah, but I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to say that. But yeah, okay, I'm glad you found it. All right, perfect. All right. All right, so we're just gonna let this pan heat up. And I'm watching the heat. I don't know if you can see that heat. Can you guys see the heat coming from my couscous? It's crazy how you can see heat. I love that. Science, like some basic science stuff. All right. Okay, so my pan is heating up. I'm going to go ahead and throw those pumpkin seeds, which I really love. Pumpkin seeds are really good for you. And we're going to toast them. We don't want to burn them. We're just going to toast them. No oil. Okay, you don't need any oil. All you need is heat and a pan and your pumpkin seeds. Naya, did you already give us our health benefits of our pumpkin seeds?
No, I have not.
All right, can you please?
Yes,
Thank you.
of course. Pumpkin seeds are high in magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats. They support immunity and heart health and add protein and a little bit of a crunch.
All right. Yep, that's what's going to give us like some extra protein and crunch. One jumped out. And we're just going to get them a little toasty. It doesn't have to be a lot. We're just going to toast them for a couple minutes. And then we're going to turn that heat off. So let's see. How's everybody doing out there? You guys good? Oh, heard a little pop. I don't know if they're playing. I heard a little pop. All right, everybody, I'm getting some thumbs up. I love that. I love that for y'all, and I'm really excited about this recipe.
Couscous being added to the herb and tomato sauce.
Okay, 2 steps ahead of us. Okay. Big shot. I'm sorry. Oh, asking what? No, I didn't add anything. We haven't added in the couscous to the herbs and dress. Like that's all still separate. We have our couscous here. We have our salad mix here, and we have our dressing here. Okay. And we're just toasting our pumpkin seeds because we're trying to let that couscous cool down. So that's why we're waiting for that. So we're just doing all of the other things while our couscous is cooling. Okay. Shout out to UC Davis. All right. And my pumpkin seeds are officially toasted. And can you see that? Because they'll start to get brown and black on you real quick. You don't want them to burn. You just want them toasty. All right, so you want to keep them moving. I turned that heat off. I'm just going to move them over to the side so I can assemble my salad. I love that little burner. I love it so much. All right, so I have our couscous. So Naya, can you give us the instructions on assembling?
All right, we have a few questions from D. She said, has the couscous been added to the herbs and tomatoes yet? No, it has
Not yet.
What is the gadget you are cooking on? What is it called?
Oh, it's like an induction burner, and I bought it from IKEA for $49. And it will work with any metal bottom or cast iron pan. So skillets like this, which are cast iron, any black cast iron, or any of the, this is a teapot, but like if I wanted to use this teapot, so you know how you have the steel pans and work with that, but I could use my teapot. So anything like that, it'll, other than that, it won't work. And it has to be something on the burner in order for it to turn on. It won't turn on if there's nothing on top of it. So you can't just turn it on and it's not on and you burn yourself. So it has been designed for safety. But I love it. I love it so much. It works really well.
All right.
It's
So
really good for this class. Go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
To build this salad, we're going to add our cucumbers, tomatoes, spinach, herbs, and feta of using in seeds to the cooled couscous. Then you're going to pour over your dressing, and that's about it.
And that's it. Okay. So my couscous is still cooling, but for the sake of time, we're not waiting. I'm just gonna mix this a little bit. We're just gonna go ahead and pour this in. All right. The heat from the couscous is actually going to help wither that spinach too. Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? My God. Oh, I'm telling you, like this is $17.99 a pound at Whole Foods. I'm just saying, okay? Go to the Whole Foods deli. See if I'm playing. If I'm lying, I'm frying. All right. All right. So, and then that salad's also going to help cool it down. You know what feels like it would be really good in this too? Some Kalamata olives. Oh my God. I love Kalamata olives. Okay. Or some black olives. And you know, you can also, if you don't like this dressing, you could also use a tahini too. So I'm going to go ahead and add the dressing. And I like to go with half and then do a nice little toss just to make sure everything gets coated. Okay. Yummy. All right. Now I'm going to add in my pumpkin seeds. Where's my little rag? Add in my pumpkin seeds. Those things are still sizzling. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells good. And then I'm going to do a little restaurant magic. This is what they do when they want to make it look nice and clean.
Darlene said she added black beans.
Ooh, yummy. I love it when you guys get creative. All right, we're just going to clear off those edges. Well, that's a big chunk of feta. Add our feta. And mix some of that in there. And add the rest on top. And voila, we're done. Your fancy schmancy pearl couscous and a summer pearl couscous salad. Look at how pretty that is. It's so pretty. I love it. It's gorgeous. Bringing a tear to my eye. I'm really hungry and emotional right now. I'm having. Oh my gosh. Somebody pray for me. Okay. Look at how pretty this is, though. Seriously. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful salad. It's really pretty. Look at that. Just like all the colors. Naya, there was a book that you had, you and your brother. It was all of the colors. How do you say that in Spanish? All of the colores? Say it, come here, say it again. There was a book. It was like Naya and my oldest son and Naya's favorite book, and it was like all these different animals, and there was
Brown
the
bear,
English
what do
version.
you see?
No, it wasn't. It was from the same maker though. It was like one of the Brown Bear uh series, but it was about colors, and it was like different animals, and but there was the Spanish, and I used to read it to you in Spanish, and huh? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, but it just reminded me of that book. Okay. Anywhoosie. All right, look at that beautiful salad. It's so pretty. All right, are you guys done? Because I'm ready to eat. Who finished cooking? I mean, my God.
Anybody
Gosh,
have
that's a
some
pretty.
spare food? Some spare food?
Not Naya with her plate over there. Somebody virtually sent Naya some of this couscous salad. Naya, one day we're going to surprise you and we're going to Uber eat you a meal while you're in production. All right. What's your idea, Paula? I love ideas.
Well, I was going to ask, why couldn't we serve the couscous warm by itself, and then with the rest of the salad ingredients, just serve it as a chilled salad?
You could, but if you taste the couscous warm, even with the garlic
Yes.
and the onions,
Yes.
and the broth, it still didn't taste. It didn't have no flavor in it to me.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, but
true.
in theory, you could if you wanted to, but I think, the point is to make it like a dish. But
Right.
because when I tasted the couscous, I was like, oh, it still doesn't taste like
You're
anything.
right. I completely
Yeah,
forgot because I usually
yeah,
add some spices or some kind of,
uh-huh,
like curry or something. So
uh-huh,
that,
yeah.
yeah,
So,
that it
so
has
if
some
you want to do
flavor. You're
that,
right.
then yeah, you're gonna have to flavor it, like season it a little bit more with
Right.
whatever that is, and then
Right.
you could definitely do that, like serve the couscous and with the salad on the side, and yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank
Oh,
you.
I also wanted to comment. I don't know about everybody else, but I loved last week's recipe. It was so good. I ate it for 2 days.
Okay, so now I've experienced a lot of trauma over the past 2 weeks. What was last week's recipe?
Oh, it was the tomato, fresh tomato sauce
Oh,
with
yeah.
spaghetti
Uh-huh.
or any kind of pasta, and I
Yeah, no, that
decided to
was
use,
really good.
yeah, spaghetti with it, and it came out just delicious, and it tasted better the next
It was
day.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it was
surprised.
really good.
Yeah,
And it really just kind of shows you like how easy it is to make your own pasta sauce, right? Because
exactly.
I think that traditionally, and I mean maybe not in all families, because I'm sure some families, if culturally you may make homemade pasta sauce, but I
Right.
think in Black American tradition, we just buy it off the shelf, right? You
Mm.
go, if you want pasta sauce, you just go get it from the grocery store. I haven't bought pasta sauce out of a grocery store in years. Like once I started like tomatoes. And let me tell you something else that I did at home
Mm.
to give it a little bit more flavor. Same recipe, but I added tomato paste just to make it look a little bit more
Oh,
flavorful. Yeah, honey.
I'll have
Add
to
some
try
tomato
that.
Yeah, I
paste.
did that too.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Add
Oh,
some tomato
wow.
paste and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
eat.
I did
Let's
I
eat.
know. Bon appetit.
Oh, oh, I have a very positive thing to say about this class. I
What?
just got a call. I have a call coming in today from my nephrologist, which is a kidney specialist. I
Yes,
have kidney
ma'am.
failure, and I'm
Mm.
shocked to discover that I have improved.
Oh,
That's
good.
shocking. So my diet is
Yes.
really contributing.
Yes.
Isn't
Let's
that amazing?
go.
It's
Let's go.
yes.
Let's go, Paula. No, I love that
Good.
for you.
So no
I
wonder I'm
love
feeling
that.
so good. and
I love
and
that for you.
yeah, I've been making all of the meals. I make them and I eat them 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
And then I spend time with my family, and they cook a lot of vegetarian too. So then
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying myself.
I love that. That just, I needed
It
to
just
hear
shows
that
you.
today. I
Yep.
needed to hear that today.
I
I
have
did.
not heard that in about 10 years.
I'm
Wow.
happy for you.
Yes.
That makes
Wonderful.
me happy. That makes me happy. I'm happy. I love to hear those stories because my God,
That is remarkable. I have to say,
life is hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
yes.
happy that and trust me, I've had a rough couple of weeks and sometimes
Ah,
I'm like, my God, like, but
yes.
I love that. Like that makes me feel like I'm I'm doing the right thing, even though sometimes it's been really difficult. I don't know if you guys
Yes.
know
Yes.
that on the evening of the 17th,
Hmm.
my cars were parked out in front of my house, and
Oh
some
no.
guy drove down the street and got into an accident in both of my vehicles,
Oh,
abandoned his car,
stole.
and I have no cars, and it's been really hard for me to
Oh
like
my
get the
goodness.
ingredients and do the farmers market,
Oh no.
and I actually may have to cancel the farmers market this month because I don't
Oh.
have a car to go do it, and I'm so frustrated. Like I'm
Oh.
so angry. I'm like really angry, and I'm dealing with the insurance company.
Oh.
But and I'm so mad because sometimes just like God, like I'm
You
just
did
trying to
all the
do the
right
right
things.
thing.
Yes, and
and life
still,
happens, and
uh-huh,
life happens, right? But when you
true.
just said that, like it just really touched me because I sometimes I need to hear that. I need to hear that I'm making a difference because that really hurt my feelings. Like
Yes,
that somebody would do that, they would just destroy something that I worked so hard for, a vehicle that I use
yes,
to help the
yes.
community, and now I'm trying to figure it out. And so thank you because I needed
You're
that.
welcome. You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry that I'm being super sensitive, but I'm sensitive right now
Well, you have a
because
lot of terrible things happening. that you're not
I'm dealing
sensitive. It's just
I'm
real.
dealing with a lot.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm happy for you. Like that just really made me super happy. That's everything because that's the point to like, the love that we put out there, the care, the
Yes.
concern, especially the part that Naya really helps with is um helping you guys understand the healing properties as we're
The
cooking, how
value,
it heals your
right.
body, and then
Mm-hmm.
for to hear you all's testimonies about how you're reaping the benefits, how it's working, how you're going to the doctor and your
Right.
diagnoses are improving, they're turning around. So
Yes.
God bless you. God bless all of you. God bless my staff. Thank you guys. Because
And
anybody that's been here,
here's something else.
uh-huh.
I also lost like 50 pounds.
What? Just
Yeah.
what? Being in this class, girl?
Yes. So I'm doing great.
I love that. Let's go. I see somebody put up yeah.
Well,
So
I hope
life is
everything
very
works
good for
out.
me.
Yeah, yeah, I really hope that everything works out. Because these insurance companies is
Yes.
changing. But
He
I
probably
just
doesn't have
pray.
insurance too.
Right.
No, he
That's why
just
he did what they
he
did.
ran. He
Yep.
ran.
See, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ran.
Mhm.
Yeah. I hope it works out too. I'm not
Oh.
convinced that it's going to, but I hope that it does.
Right.
But I have to figure it out.
It'll come together.
But
I was just
but
gonna
I
say that. Yes,
but
there is.
I
My
I
friend
do.
said there's a
Go ahead. I'm
goddess
sorry.
of good fortune waiting for you,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
and
I
she
I
used to
need all
always
the
tell me to pray to her, and it really seemed to work. I swear.
yeah. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of praying, so
You
I
never
hope that it
know.
works out. But with that being said, for all of my local folks,
Right.
I do not have the
Mm.
vehicle to do the farmers market. Last week, I rented a cargo van, and that's not
Oh,
sustainable because we're on a really
it's
tight
very
budget.
expensive. Yeah.
So I'll let you all know by Monday. We'll send something out. We'll definitely still do the class, but I may not be able to do the farmers market. So I'll let you know by Monday. We'll see what happens. Miracles do happen. I'm not going to give up because when I hear things, like your testimony, Paula, I'm just like, that's the universe telling me don't get discouraged, don't quit. Because there's a part of this where I have to like take care of myself too because I'm super stressed out and frustrated. Yeah, so and I'm sorry for being a crybaby, but anybody that has been in this class for 5 years, this is not the first time y'all see me cry in this class. So I'd be like, oh my God, you guys like the recipe. And I'll start crying. So yes, Gail.
Us that you're human and we all have the right to have our tears.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dolores. Yes,
This
Gail,
is
are you? Hi, Gail.
hi. This is really good. Really, really good.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness, I'm on my second bowl. But
Me
um,
too.
um, I have a testimony too.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, ma'am.
so I've been trying to go 80% plant-based. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I got all these recipes that are truly helping me. And so I started this Kaiser class about a year ago. Um, And when I started, my A1C was 8.0. And a couple of weeks ago, I went and got tested, and I'm down to 7.1.
All right.
My goal is, 6.5 at least. And
Yeah.
I wanted to show you these. Can you see these? These are because I love black olives too.
Oh
These
yeah.
are
Uh-huh.
so I buy these. They come in a 4-pack, and I always have these. So I grab one, and put in my salad. So you say you
Yeah.
like black olives, so I'm always
I
able to
love black
have them
olives.
in the in the cabinet and grab
Yeah.
one whenever I feel like eating some. So yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to say something to you, Gail. I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations that you're getting your
Thank you.
A1C down. For all of you all who know Gail, have been in this class since we started, because Gail has been here since day one. Like since day one, you've been in this class. I don't think there's been very many classes that Gail has missed unless she was out of
Right.
town or when she took her baby. Even when they took the grandbaby to Disneyland, she was still online, still in the class. And when Gail first started the class, Gail didn't like this, she didn't like that, honey. She was like, I don't eat this and I don't eat that, and I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna fry some chicken with it. And now Gail is like, I am 5 years later. Gail is like, I am 80% plant-based. And as all you know, and my goal is not to push veganism or to be vegetarian. It has never been about that. I've never tried to do that. It has always been about food as medicine and how do we heal ourselves with our food? How do we start healing our families with our food and shifting the paradigm of our family's health, our husbands, our children, our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and just make sure that we are learning how to eat foods that are healing for us, and we are pulling ourselves out of the illusion that these fast foods or processed foods are good. They're not good. They're doing nothing but destroying our insides, our stomachs. And so, with that being said, Gail, congratulations to you. I'm so proud of
Thank
you.
you.
You've come such a long way.
Yeah.
I have not, I mean, I don't think I've heard Gail say anything about frying no chicken on the side
Long
in
time.
like 2 years.
I don't. I don't need it
Oh
no
my
more.
God. I love that. I love that. And and Gail, let me ask you, and I'm happy that you pair this class with your Kaiser class, because I think my mother does a Kaiser class also, but um I mean, how do you feel like in regards to just the support that you get from the Good Life? Like, I mean, is it working for you? Do you feel
It's
like,
awesome. It's awesome. I mean, it really helps me because being able to have all these different recipes that I've gotten from this class has helped me to be able to give up the meat, even though I wasn't a
uh-huh,
really big meat eater. But,
uh-huh,
some, like you said at the beginning, some of these salads and stuff, I throw in me some chicken, some grilled chicken, some fried chicken,
yeah,
or some shrimp. But
yeah,
now, that it's a goal of mine to get not 100%. I'm not trying to be vegan either, but like the class says, 80% plant-based. So the recipes I've gotten out of this class have been a tremendous help. The class is very supportive along with my class. I mean, this class and that class combined, it just makes sense.
yeah,
It actually makes sense to put the two together. And so,
yeah,
and then with the exercise class, with Michael
right,
cardio, I mean, I'm like doing the thing, and you
yeah.
know, my birthday was Tuesday, so I just turned
Happy
71.
birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so I'm 71 and I'm still trying to be limber and, healthy.
Yes.
So being on this health kick, it's a blessing. It's a
Yeah.
blessing to be in this class. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
And I
I
have to thank
appreciate you.
my good friend Rosie because She's the one that brought me into the class at the
Hey, shout out to Rosie.
Yes, Rosie got me in.
That was my other. I made some shrimp with the dish.
Yeah. So thank you, Rosie.
All right, thanks, Gail. I see somebody with their hand up, but I can't. Your icon is small. It says iPhone. Go ahead and Michael, unmute them, please.
That's Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I just wanted to piggyback on what Gail was saying, because Patricia started me with those classes at Kaiser, and I mentioned your class, and also Gail. We all mentioned your class to Kaiser when we were going through it. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't take some of the information from your class.
I know. I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah, so your class is really has helped quite a bit, and it does. It makes a lot of difference and changes in your life. So I do think. I was in 2 of their classes at Kaiser, and they all asked about your class. So someone else had told them also about your.
Oh! Don't get them people to stealing from us, okay?
I want to say it is making a difference, Jeanette.
Because big box will come eat the little fish. You know what I'm saying? Come eat us up.
That's right.
But thank you guys for thinking about us and just bragging on us. And I appreciate that you guys have been here. I mean, a lot of you all have been here the whole 5 years, and it's really it really means a lot to us. And you all are absolutely the reasons why I just continue to push through and go and schlep boxes of vegetables. And Michael's putting up tents and tables before his exercise class on Wednesday. Poor Michael. Michael's already sweating before he even makes it to class. I'm so Michael, I'm sorry. I'm going to treat you guys to a really good dinner at the end of the year. Mildred, hey Mildred. Yeah, Michael gets a good workout in. And Irma's packing up the food, and out there distributing food. I have an awesome team. Hey, Mildred.
There's nothing like the camaraderie of this program. So the others couldn't match it. Maybe the food, but not the camaraderie.
I know. Exactly. Like they can steal the recipe, but they can't steal the... How you doing, Mildred? You doing good?
Pretty good.
That's good. That's the best we can do, Mildred. We gotta hang on in there. I'm hanging on in. You all have oh God, you have no idea. When I came to class today, I was like this. Michael was like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Not really, man." And the camera comes on, I have to be like, "Hi." Yeah. Hi. But really, my insides are like just twisting and turning. But to be able to have a place of community is super important, man. It's so important. It's really important, and I'm very grateful. We've built a really, really solid, beautiful, supportive community over the past 5 years. I'm going to tell you one of the things that I learned though from both of my cars being taken out. Sometimes when bad things happen, I've had to learn this, and you have to find some higher level perspective. You got to find some light in it. You know what I felt like God was trying to tell me? I needed to get outside and walk a little bit more. You need to. So I've been doing more walking. I've been exercising. Because I'm like steadily doing all these things, and I'm like moving from here to there. But what I had stopped doing for myself is taking time out to get out and walk and move around. And so it has forced me to walk. I don't really have a choice. I don't have a car. I have to walk. So that's the upside. I've been exercising. So hopefully I'll be skinny me by next year.
I have another take on that, Shanette.
What?
I feel like the devil is busy. And
the devil is busy.
Anytime you're doing such good and wonderful things as you are and your team, the devil sees that and he don't like it. We got people getting healthy. We got people putting down
very true.
And I'm just going
to come on.
We feel the love every time we come to the farmers market, every time we pick up our food. I mean, literally, this is really true. We can feel the love, the energy of you guys loving on us too. And I personally, and I think I'm speaking on behalf of the class, we definitely appreciate you to the moon and
Thank
back.
you. Thank you.
And the recipe was delicious, by the way.
The recipe was so good. Like, we don't play around here. We eat good.
And I'm making the pasta this afternoon to bring to, I'm going to dinner and I'm bringing the sauce for the pasta.
Ooh, good.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Add a little, what I say, a little tomato paste in if you want to give it like a little bit of a more flavor, a little tomato paste.
Oh yeah, and you know what else? I had some strawberries and I threw them in my salad today too.
Oh God, that sounds good. Yeah, that's a great idea. Great idea. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. And once again, I appreciate all of y'all. Brenda, you still got your hand up? You have your hand up again, or is it
No, I haven't put it down yet.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed your the recipe today, as we all did. It's super yummy. I'm gonna finish my food. Thank you guys for allowing me to have a safe space. I think I needed to cry. I needed to get it off my chest. Yeah, and thank you for being so understanding and just so welcoming and loving towards us, all of us. You know, I would speak for the whole team, myself, Naya, Vivian, Sherilyn, Irma, Michael, Ethan. You know, we got some folks behind the scenes. Dr. Johnson, David, DJ. Am I forgetting anybody? Fatima! Be nice to Fatima. Yeah, I love Fatima. Who else? There's somebody else. Winifred. Okay, so we got a nice little team of people. We try to show up for y'all every day. And with that being said, you guys go forth and be great. Go on love on somebody today, because you never know what people are going through, okay? All right, you guys, have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Shanette.
Bye.
Hopefully we can do something to help you.
Update. San Francisco, the radars are still